since this is a 1,000-member dinner, he just wants to say a couple words. And then after a couple guys talk, can we get the new initiates to introduce themselves and then the new officers?
Okay, hey, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. And hey, 1,000 members, that's quite an accomplishment. When you look back at my pin, number 11. And I was just asking Rick, I said, hey, I'll be 82 years old this month. So anyway, I said, are there guys below me still alive? I knew 2 or 3. He said, yeah, there's 6 or 7 under 11 that are still around. So I guess maybe that's a good thing. But I was a charter member of LEAC. In fact, we formed it in '63. And I said in 1963, I got married and helped form a fraternity then. And I went on the 6-year plan because we were, well, my wife was 2 years behind me, so I wasn't any big rush to get out. Hey, having a good time. I mean, college life's good. I remember those days. And we had a good time. And then, of course, most of you know that when the mascot, Barry Menard, got kicked out of the house, we took him in. We lived in a 40-bay trailer there on the farm where Panera Bread Company is in Carbondale, and so there's lots of stories about Barry, but it's been a great run. I hope it continues. And I appreciate you guys have come out for how many years and built a float in my machine shed out there. I think it's a good time. I don't know who enjoys it most. The alumni coming back, it's the young alumni, and to participate, I usually try to stay away from there. I don't know what's going on. But that's, like I said, it's been, and I know my wife, which passed away a couple years ago, but I know she made the statement many times, said the only connection she had to SIU was Alpha Gamma Rho fraternity. That was it. None of the brothers, but their wives, girlfriends, significant others, and she really enjoyed it and tried to get to many summer meetings and always to the Founders Day, and I just hope that we can continue and progress. So, thank you. Good luck.
My name's Steve Wyatt. I'm really glad to be here tonight. Who'd have thought 53 years ago that we'd be celebrating 1,000 members? It's really great that you're having this recognition tonight, and I'm glad to be able to be here. It's really special for me because on February 28, 1970, we got our charter, Beta Alpha charter, and that night we had our celebration for signing that charter right out here in this room. So that brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it, Jake? I think we're the only two that at the time are here now. But anyway, it's special to me because in 1970, I was the last LEAC president, and I was the first installed noble ruler for Beta Alpha chapter. So it's real special for me to be here and see all of you, and I want to thank you for a great job you've done. And since we got our charter in 1970, we've had a lot of good times. We've had a few bad times, but good outweighs the bad. And a lot of memories are being built. And I think that's good. And it's really great that we can get together and celebrate this milestone. I kind of wish there were more alumni here, but we've got a few that wanted to come, that couldn't, that had other obligations. But I'd just like to take a minute to encourage all of you. When you leave SIU, when you graduate, leave, don't forget about Alpha Gamma Rho. It can mean a lot in your life after you get out and being an alumni. I know people that have left and never said a thing to anybody and went off and did their own thing. And we try to get people connected. We have a lot of people that leave and don't ever have any connection with the Alumni Association or the chapter until several years, and then they come to some event and say, I wish I'd done this a long time ago. And once you get out, away from school, you'll have family, that'll take your time. You'll have jobs that'll take your time. You'll have issues why you can't come to events. Some of them say, well, it's too far to travel. Now, the one I really have trouble with is I don't have any interest anymore. And that one really bothers me. I had my high school 50-year class reunion, and we tried to connect with all of our previous classmates. And we called a guy down in Missouri and asked him if he wanted to come back to the class reunion. He said, no, why should I? I said, I didn't like you guys when I was there before. So I can understand that one. But anyway, as you get into your life, don't forget about Alpha Gamma Rho. It's meant a lot to me. I've lived a lot of different places. I was fortunate when I left school and I worked at Purdue. Delta chapter invited me to a lot of events. I got up to Fargo, North Dakota. North Dakota State chapter always invited us to the Christmas parties. I got into Washington, D.C. I lived there for 18 years. And we had a great Capital Area Alumni Association, and we had a chapter luncheon every month up on Capitol Hill. I'll give you a little tidbit. Back in the 90s, when I was working in there, we had more congressmen that were AGRs than any other fraternity. So there are a lot of AGRs around, and they've meant a lot to my success in my career. So anyway, do take advantage when you do get out of school. Stay active, whether it's through our Alumni Association. Rick does a great job of keeping our names and addresses, so if you want to contact a fellow brother or a pledge son or a pledge father or somebody, you can get on our website and look that address up, and I think it's great that you can do that. So kudos to Rick for taking care of that. And then I just want to finally extend a big thank you to the chapter for putting this on tonight. I think it's great, and best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
I guess while we're at it, if we could just start on one side and start with whoever's all the new guys, just stand up, say your name, say your PIN number, and then if you have a position on EC, say that. And then if you're not a new guy, stand up and say your position, I guess. However you guys want to do it. Yeah.
I'm Cole Gerber. I'm here at SIU.
Sorry.
And I actually just got planning, so.
I'm Chris Randall. I'm the new Alumni Relations Chair, and I hope to have a good semester, or a good two, I guess. I'm Dylan Hawbaker. I'm 1001. I'm a freshman at SIU.
I'm Nathan Weekman. I'm PIN number 998. I'm a sophomore at SIU.
I'm Ryan. I'm the new finance. My pin's number 1000.
I'm Cameron Tabor. I'm the new membership development chair.
I'm Trevor Dada. I'm PIN number 999, and I'm the new activities member.
I'm Brandon Reed. I'm PIN 1004, and I'm the recruitment chair.
Charlie Connor, the scholarship chair in PIN 991.